All right, well, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to some more Quantum Break. We're about to get into the Junction chapter here. Yep, all right.
The
Business
future used to
personal.
be so clear when I was reliving the past. Once I caught up to the moment I had left, that ended. All I've had to go on since then are the plan and the visions. I knew Jack would come to me. I'd seen that, but I didn't know why exactly, or how it would end.
There he is. You were right.
My visions of the future aren't always clear, but they don't lie.
Speaking of lies, Joyce is saying he's discovered his brother's time machine.
We've spent 17 years looking for it, and he finds it in less than a day?
Does sound unlikely.
Still, we know it's out there somewhere. We don't know what his brother managed to tell him.
If he really has located the machine, why would he come here and tell you? Smart Money says he's trying to play you.
Maybe, but the machine is out there. It's in our interest to find out where. If Jack knows, I have to talk to him.
Dr. Joyce could have provided the answer to that question.
William's attitude and knowledge made him a liability.
Is that angry young man going to cooperate any more than his brother did? You remember Jack as a close friend, but that clouds your judgment. Don't make this personal.
It's not.
Then don't forget why we're here tonight. After what happened, our people need reassurance that we're in control. You're the man who could win them over. Let me handle Joyce, so you can concentrate on your speech.
I know what's at stake here, Martin.
Okay. We should peruse this office. Looks like there's a window and at least a computer. Any other things that could... Ooh, damn! This is some Deus Ex View type shit.
The mansion was an extravagance, but it was useful for events like the gala, and it deflected attention from our nearby R&D facility.
Right over there. Yeah, he has like seemingly no symbolism
Mr. Joyce is waiting for us down
in this
below.
office. Unless, what's this? I know this is supposed to be like a reference to something else, or if it's like a clock wheel. You think dude, what if you look through the hole and then it like what's that building? Probably not important. Alright, let's see what's on his computer. I was gonna say, he doesn't have like too much symbolism in his office to
Dr.
actually
Sophia Amaral had taken over our Chronon research department after Dr. Kim's accident. She was the only one who could treat the Chronon syndrome.
An accident. Alright. From Sophia Amaral to Erica Cross, what happened to Dr. Henry Kim? Ooh, yeah, this is like a spicy topic.
We should go.
No, I got emails to read. Chill, dude. Alright, Sophia, I realize this may not be a welcome question, but I feel like I need to ask. I knew Henry Kim very well. I understand I went to school with him. And he was actually my husband's best man for my first marriage. Fortunately, when I moved down to Florida, we didn't manage to stay in touch. Let's just say that life took me into unexpected directions. It was a very welcome surprise to hear from him when he was recruiting new people. I'm glad to say we hit it off again. We spoke on the phone a lot. He came over to meet my wife, and well, it was like old times. Could have been awkward, but it wasn't. Henry was like that. You can imagine my shock and disappointment when I heard about his death a week before my own employment at Monarch began. We didn't get to work together the way I'd hoped. Now Monarch has been very good to me, but his death has been eating at me. I know it's something people don't want to discuss, and I understand there are confidentiality issues. However, Having recently been cleared for some more sensitive Chronon research, I now know the story of his death is a fabrication, and Henry has been something entirely different. I'm not blaming anybody, but for my own peace of mind or sense of closure, I suppose I'm wondering if, given my new security clearance, you are in a position to explain how this came to pass. I should add that I brought this up with Martin Hatch the other day, and he made it clear in no uncertain terms that I should drop the matter. Given that, I'm taking something of a chance talking to you about this. But I feel I can't let this go. I'll understand if you aren't allowed to discuss it, but I'm more than a little scared and upset. I hope I can rely on your discretion either way, Erica. Okay, Erica, first of all, my condolences and apologies. I didn't realize you had a history with Henry, and frankly, I would not have promoted you into this position had I known. I would have been more comfortable working on, if you would have been more comfortable working on something else, I can make that happen. No questions asked. To be clear, I'm not talking about a demotion. I mean a comparable senior position in another department. You're correct. That's is a very sensitive topic, but given your current security clearance, I can tell you what I know. Fortunately, I don't know much. For the past 6 months, I myself have been trying to work out what happened, but I haven't made much progress. I know Henry was working late in his lab, and there was some kind of chronon particle surge. Of course, we know that exposure to large quantities of chronon particles can result in physical changes. Paul Serene is an example of that. His first exposure resulted in his extraordinary abilities, and the second exposure caused his progressive condition. In Henry's case, that exposure transformed him into a chronon disrupted wave function subject, or shifter. It is of course clear that Mr. Serene and Henry's condition are essentially the same thing. Mr. Serene's case hasn't progressed as far. Even if Mr. Serene's case hasn't progressed as far. However, it's not all clear how Henry could have been exposed to such a powerful dose of chronon particles. Particularly as the lab area itself underwent none of the temporal changes we have come to associate with such an exceptional event. None of the containers on scene had remotely enough chronon particle capacity for such a high dose, and furthermore, all of them were intact and accounted for. In short, we don't know where these particles could have possibly come from. I'm not surprised that Martin Hatch was unwilling to discuss this. He was the only other person present in the lab when the accident took place, but I don't know why he was there or what happened. He claims to have no memory of the events. What? Despite this, Martin somehow managed to contain Henry in the artificial zero-state field set up in the lab. I'm unwilling to speculate as to how this could have possibly happened. Suffice to say that I have many questions about these events myself. Think about my offer, Erica. You're a first-rate scientist, and I would hate to lose you, but I would absolutely understand if you wanted to change departments. Please give my best to your wife. It was lovely to meet her the other week, Sophia. Damn. Oh, wait, is that already it? Is this room 100%? Nailed it. Wait, like really? Just the email? Okay, so somehow Dr. Henry Kim was exposed to a bajillion particles or something. Such a high concentrated dose that it like caused like maximum saturation of chronon particle dosage. So far that it even beats Paul and I guess Jack from his initial blast of things. Plus, I guess he got the second. Paul got a second blast at some point. So even more than that from something. And Mr. Hatch doesn't know what happened, and everything in the room was accounted for. So you're sus. You're on the sus list, Mr. Hatch. You're up to something. What's this? I get to pick which bag I want to bring down to the...
What are these doing here? We should be set up by now.
It's all on schedule. You're micromanaging again.
Well, I want to micromanage. I'm Paul Serene. I got a fancy suit. Look at me.
Don't even twitch.
Who was that? Alright, chill, guys. I don't think we need that many guns. I mean, I guess he is a super.
And here you
thing.
are.
I had to see the lifestyles of the sick and traitorous up close and personal. And it was such a nice invitation.
How do you want to deal with this, Paul?
Let me walk into the thing of choice.
I could still try to reach Jack and make him see reason. Or I could let Hatch deal with him so nothing would distract me from leading Monarch.
How goes the break? It goes good. I was about to say, you're gonna get some popcorn or a snack ready soon because we're about to watch a TV episode, like literally in like 5 minutes, or something like that. Pretty much after this choice. All right, let's see what these two choices are. That's going well.
Past. I tried to change things.
Answer me this question, Will.
I once trusted Jack more than anybody. It was my only chance to make him understand the truth.
The fuck do you mean nobody got a look at the shooter?
But without me there to give the speech, my empire would start to crumble like a house of cards.
Personal or business?
I believe that with hope
What's the
comes
business?
miscalculation. And as you and I are well aware, Mr. Joyce, with miscalculation can often come catastrophe. And that leaves me with you, Mr. Joyce.
But my old friend would be a lost cause. Dead and buried along with the rest of my past. Tonight is a celebration in face of darkness. Tonight we celebrate because I promise to you that we are prepared. Monarch would grow stronger with my presence. The plan would go forward as intended.
Somehow, no way. Way. Let's see. Serene chooses to focus on leading Monarch rather than wasting time on Jack, or Serene chooses to focus on his relationship with Jack and let Monarch fend for itself for a while. Oh, this is tough because I actually so I'm pretty sure the first time I did business, which I'm likely to do again. Well, I'm actually so curious on the personal one. I'm just trying to think. How do I think that how badly would Monarch get affected if he doesn't do his fucking speech and has Martin Hatch do it? No. Okay, we have to have a strong position as Paul in Monarch. I think that is still true. For at least what I'm attempting to try to do here, but so I think we're gonna go with the business again. So far, we're sticking with the past choices. Just it's keeping it consistent, but some of it is important. I think. Let's do this.
We didn't come this far to get derailed now. You talk to him, find out what he knows, then get rid of him.
You're all heart, moneybags.
I know you want to make this all about you and me, Jack. But that's far away in the past now. And I have a speech to prepare for. I've seen where this leads. I've been to the end of time, and I've escaped it, all the way to 1999, when it all started. I've tried to change things, but by trying, I only made them happen in the first place.
Hey, didn't you read Will's notes, Paul? He talked about this. Oh, okay, we're in the minority on this one, though. More people made it personal. They were like, we gotta give him a chance. Alright. Now I think it's TV time. Yep, here we go.
Time It's breaking down. Monarch has been preparing for it. There's this thing. It's called a lifeboat protocol, and it can save us, at least some of us.
You've been the face of Monarch for all these years, Mark. But let's get clear on something. This is still my ship.
You're not thinking clearly. You need your treatment.
You gonna go?
Me? Go to a party.
We can roll together if you want.
Right, he's getting bamboozled.
What do you want?
I want a statement.
Our group took things too far. Things got very violent. And that violence was because of Jack Joyce.
We just lost communication with Jack Joyce's transport. Find him.
Step away! Right now!
Liam, this isn't what it looks like. No. No! He's gone.
We need all points converged on Liam Burke. He's armed and dangerous.
So this is like just reminding us what happened last time, I guess. In addition to everything we just played. Plus the emails that we read that is connecting both of them together. The prisoner.
Breathe.
Oh, Dr. Kim's lab. 12 hours after the fracture in time, so he's alive? He's alive a whole half a day. I like don't have the full timeline figured out. Oh wait, no, that's Paul.
The treatments, they're losing their effectiveness.
Fine.
No, I need to work on something new.
You should enjoy yourself tonight. You work too much as it is.
I've been running tests on the temporal anomalies. They're increasing in frequency and duration.
They'll dissipate, I've told you that.
You need to consider that maybe what you have seen is wrong.
It's not wrong. I need to prepare for my speech. Sophia, you shouldn't worry so much.
You haven't touched your drink.
I'm just not. I'm not really into drinking a lot, I guess. Oh. Rough day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
Like what?
I have things happen in my day. I do.
Uh-huh.
I had to deal with some internal affairs.
Internal affairs. Oh, you're just gonna leave me hanging?
Well, yeah, it's internal.
Charlie.
Okay.
Okay.
I helped catch a traitor today.
Traitor. Was that what all that commotion was about?
Yep. That was me.
Who was it?
I mean,
Who was it?
Who was it?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh yeah, because she's gonna think it's
I'm
bad.
not at liberty to discuss this.
Well, you just brought it up. It's like,
Because they're working,
well,
she's working with
Monarch drama.
Beth, so she's probably freaking out.
I guess I'm just gonna have to leave you hanging on that.
You might think she's
For
getting
real
played.
this time.
Oh, I just thought maybe you'd want to share it with me. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom, so I'll leave you hanging here for real.
Okay.
Go mingle. Yeah. Drink a little.
Okay. All right.
She's probably like, I gotta fucking see if Beth is okay. Does she? I don't know if she knows about Liam yet. Dude, I don't think Liam even knew about Liam. I don't think he thought he'd be here. Who's this? Was that Jack? I haven't seen him in the flesh, literally, in a while.
Thanks for the gun.
It is, okay. I think a nice hello would have been nice there.
Dr. Emerald?
Martin, I need your help. He listens to you. Paul,
Is that so?
I think we're in trouble, and he doesn't see it. He refuses to.
I can't imagine why.
I know you and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but I know you care about Monarch. You care about what happens. And if we are reaching zero state, something has to be done.
And what is it we could do?
You know what we could do.
Truth is, Sophia, it's not really a matter of whether or not Paul will listen to me. It's that I won't listen to you.
Okay.
I find your approach to matters rather counterproductive. Filling Paul's head with your constant alarmism, distracting him with petty doomsday scenarios. I mean, if I'm being honest, I rue the day he gave you a modicum of function in this company. Because you said, I care about Monarch.
What is it that you're so threatened by, Martin?
Do I look threatened to you?
Very fair. He looks like he's chilling.
What's going on?
It's nothing. We were just having a little chat. You should prepare for your speech. Enjoy it, Doctor.
Bro, that's crazy. And then he leaves? Is she gonna yap? Is she gonna be like, yo, he's crazy? Ain't no way. Yeah, see, I told you Liam didn't know he was gonna be here. I don't even remember what the fuck this guy was doing last time I played this game. I did not give a shit.
Hey, you're Crocker,
But
right?
yeah, no, he didn't know he was gonna be here.
Hey, Crocker. Crocker! I really need to take a shit. Fuck, come on, Crocker. Crocker! Come on, Crocker!
Oh my god.
Over there.
Where?
The woman with the necklace. My money is on that.
It's a pretty good choice,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna have to go with Ryan Gosling down there talking with George Clooney. Wearing his nice cufflinks, chatting about stocks.
Richard, where the hell have you been?
Didn't have my invitation.
Oh my god, you're always losing things.
I'm not losing anything.
Drama.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's going for it. Bam. Told ya.
Oh. Why am I losing
You owe me a
so
sword.
bad?
I don't think I can drink
Drink.
anymore. I don't think I
No,
can.
rules are rules.
Rules are rules.
Rules are fucking rules. You owe me another sword. Okay.
The fuck's a sword?
Oh, I actually hate all this.
You can do it, my man.
Thanks for the encouragement.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Just wish I wasn't losing so bad.
Do you
Oh,
want
it's
to go
just
for a
the
walk?
toothpick thing.
Yeah. Okay.
She is just trying to
Alright, lady.
suss who this traitor is.
I'm taking mine too.
Crocker. Hey, buddy. Crocker. Burke. Crocker. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Burke,
Listen,
if I have to come in there, you're gonna fucking regret it.
listen, this is just a big misfucking understanding. I'm gonna be out tomorrow. I will put in a good word for you. I will help you climb this ladder. All I'm asking is please let me take a fucking shit.
Don't they like usually have a bathroom in the thing?
Go to the back wall.
Fuck, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Thank you.
Shut up. Back up slowly.
Yeah.
Does that come with the stalker training? Is kicking chairs at people? What's this? Monarch Solutions, Operation Island.
So you don't mind that we left, do you?
I mean, I wasn't really excited about going.
Is that
in
with
the
the
first
gala?
place.
Okay, why'd you go?
I think because somebody twisted my arm.
What the fuck is that?
Kind of looks like a dinosaur wearing a helmet.
Wait, because I
Yeah,
touched the
that's
sign,
exactly
it's in
what
the
it looks
woods?
like.
How's it in the woods?
Hey, where are we? Are we even allowed to be out here?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. All right.
So what would you have been
It
doing?
would be at the
tonight?
swimming pool or some shit.
What, if I hadn't gone
Or
to
by
the party
some
with you?
warehouse docks.
Well, I would have canceled all my other really important plans.
Ah,
And I would have gone back to work.
I think maybe you work a little too much.
Yes. But
Against it.
well, no, I mean, it doesn't
What
feel like
is-
work. You know, I like being wired in.
Yeah.
Makes me feel connected. You work all the time. In fact, you're there most of the time I'm there. So, do you think you work too much?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not. I guess. Yeah. Love work.
Hold it right there!
Shit!
You little fuck! Hey, all you had to do was let me in that perimeter lab.
You turned on Monarch. What was I supposed to do?
You have no idea what's going on, do you?
Oh yeah, now she's like, oh, it's this
I
guy.
need to get in that lab. There's something in there that I need.
The lifeboat protocol.
Oh shit.
You work with Beth Wilder. I've seen you before.
Wait, what?
You know her?
She's just
She's
coming
the
out with
reason I'm
that?
here.
Are they just gonna kidnap Charlie then? Is that her like idea? She's like, I mean, they got two of them now, and him with the gun. So maybe this is the play.
Is that gun still necessary?
Research facility, October 9th,
Yeah.
15 hours after the fracture. Okay.
Come on, hurry up.
You're a very kind
Charlie's
person.
taking him to the lifeboat thing on the island. Is that where they are now?
It's right up here.
How does she know all this? How much clearance does Fiona have? I don't remember if we saw that. Not enough.
right.
Not Charlie enough.
I got it, guys. I got it. I guess you guys can't do this.
Oh, not even Charlie
Special
actually
talent I
has
have.
this.
Glad it's so celebrated.
Yes, a hack in.
You're welcome.
Is this it?
knows because she's reading the notes. She's part of the notes. Oh, what the fuck?
What is that?
She is the notes. Okay, now he's seeing the little... Yeah, what the heck that Liam's like, what does this mean? Oh, because this is the first time he's gonna see all this, isn't it? And the psychiatrist was worrying about this.
What the fuck is that?
Dude, Charlie doesn't know. Why did she make that face? Oh. Oh, so that's Henry Kim? So he's a shifter, right? They said that in Paul's thing.
Grown undisrupted life form. Extremely hostile. Only ever heard of him.
Life.
It's Dr. Kim.
Dude, actually, Liam's taking it pretty well, to be honest. Alright, so now this is 15 hours and we're back with Jack.
Do you know who I am?
And what's his
Martin
face?
Hatch,
Sorry,
Paul's,
escaped.
Other half.
Liam.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
I see the monarch's well-being. Oftentimes, the matters Paul may find well, arbitrary.
So you're his assistant?
A little more complex than that.
It doesn't sound like it.
Now, I consider and offer you my condolences for your brother. And, well, you can tell me to fuck off. I could tell you Paul doesn't want you to suffer the same fate, and you could tell me to fuck off. Or, I could point out that there's a difference between Paul and myself. You see, Paul, he still has such hope for the world, whereas I lean towards a more realistic approach.
What the fuck does that mean?
Trouble is, I believe that with hope comes miscalculation, and as you and I are well aware, Mr. Joyce, with miscalculation can often come catastrophe.
You saying Paul's plan involves hope? Paul's plan's like a
Paul's a
contingency.
very dangerous man, practically a zealot, and things will only get worse if he continues unchecked. And that leaves me with you, Mr. Joyce. Maybe you and I can find some common ground.
Okay, now this is one thing I did remember because it was too shocking to be like. So I'm sorry I don't have the what the fuck because I totally didn't know that this happens. This is one of the few things I do remember because of how what the fuck it was. Like, why is he giving you a gun and letting you out?
Who was he?
He was my mentor from college and then here to Monarch. I was in a bad place and he kind of turned me around.
Got it.
Is Fiona's
Sort
last
of.
name Erica? Was that
It's
was
Ghost
she part of the
Files.
other email?
Permanent emasculation.
forgetting.
Somebody was here. We got Cronin Field Regulator.
Wait, hold on. Holy shit, this is Dr. Amaril's report.
What is it?
The stutters, they're increasing in frequency.
What's a stutter?
The more frequent the stutters, the more indicative of a fracture.
Okay, and what's a fracture?
of time. Zero state. It
Well, you
stops,
can't be mad.
and it doesn't start back up.
And the lifeboat protocol could save us.
I have no idea. But the Chronon field regulator, it is the core of Monarch's time tech. Everything is based upon it. And it has something to do with the lifeboat.
Oh.
We have to go.
Wait.
No.
Fucking
This way,
fast.
this way! Sure. Don't.
Doing the liquor.
Fiona!
The lab is stutter-proof.
Stay here. Stutter, where are you going? There are Chronon harnesses up here. We need them.
Don't do it. Okay, that's fine.
Holy crap.
I like how they had they keyed in before they start blasting. Oh god, if it is our research center, we might as well open the door politely before we start blasting.
Shit! Put one of those on!
Hold the zip zopping, better hurry. Wow, they made that effect translate pretty well in the live action.
Charlie!
Wait, he took the extra one and just fucked off?
Let's go! Go this way!
I thought he was still gonna sim for Fiona and give her one of the things. But he just peaced out. Alright, nice. I don't know why I'm popping back on screen, and now we have to see how we tie back in the Jack. The wine and cheese crowd. Act 3.
Security was tight at the Monarch Gala. You took quite a risk walking into the Lion's Den.
If we were gonna kidnap Dr. Amaral, then we needed to do it from the inside.
Beth Wilder. You were quick to trust her.
We had common interests.
Is that all you had?
That's all we needed. Thanks for showing up.
Here, I thought this was gonna be a rescue. Right, there's a story here.
You know a guy called Hatch?
Serene's right-hand man.
He was here. He gave me this big speech about how he wants to take down Paul.
I hope you said no.
I didn't trust him for a second. He set me loose anyways, told me to wait for an opening.
Holy
I just gave you one.
Appreciate it.
Ooh, now we're like in a fancy
What's it look like out
facility.
I think you're secure. Everyone's concentrating on the party. So far, your crazy plan's working.
And Dr. Amaral?
I don't have a fix on her. She's either at the party or at her office at the R&D facility here on the island. I'll scout out the party.
So you're gonna sip champagne while I break into a high-security installation. It's like you got this all figured out.
I'll save you a cocktail, Weenie.
Oh, well, in that case...
Are we both going up that?
My cover isn't gonna survive the night, but it'll last a little longer, so you can't walk out the front door with me. This is the quickest way to the R&D facility. I disabled the security at the back door, but there'll be guards. Contact me when you're clear. And Jack, you know what's at stake here. This can't be about revenge.
Oh, he's gonna make it about revenge.
I'm not here for Paul.
I don't know if I believe that. Although, actually, maybe he would have been if I made it personal. And maybe now he won't be.
Hey! He's escaping!
What? Time rush. Hold. Oh! I'm coming for you, bud. I'm gonna beat you in the face. Ooh, bullet. Oh, here we go. Now we get melee moves. Yeah! Oh, I actually am gonna punch him in the face. I was just kidding. I didn't know that was actually gonna happen.
That will hurt in the morning.
Probably.
My powers were growing. I was learning to control them better. That felt good.
This.
Who the hell
Do I need
designs
to go
these
that way?
doors?
This is the same guy who made the Resident
Okay,
Evil
we're
doors.
gonna have to move faster to get.
I forgot about that ability. This is gonna be sick. What do we have here?
Very sci-fi and very Monarch. Something tells me it wasn't commissioned by them, though.
Yeah, it's Beth. Maybe it's how Beth becomes a Monarch person? That's my guess. Everything's been, all these paintings have been story relevant,
Hey,
or
Beth,
plot
I'm
beat,
clear.
it seems.
What's next?
You'll see a radar tower up ahead soon. Let me know when you get inside.
All right.
Oh, fucking shit! God, I think this is one I have to actually... Ooh. Oh, no! Okay. Do I just... Where am I supposed to go? Ooh, I run past it.
Oh, you could have warned me about that one, Beth. Okay, how am I getting to that radar tower?
Disabled. Light machine gun? I get... Wait, something's blooping. Getting things. No, it says it's like way back here. I'm not missing out on my secret upgrade. Aha!
Not bad, Jack.
Alright, now we can puzzle. What does this do?
Up you go.
Okay, except it's probably gonna crash by the time I get up there. Okay, the next thing's up ahead. Alright.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, you don't have to taunt me about it every time. Can I not activate it from here? Oh, because they want you to use the little speedy up thing. Alright, here we go. Ooh.
All right.
Got it.
How we're going to explain the dry dock thing to the It's just our people. We can spin it however we want. Call it an accident. Or pin it on Joyce. Yeah, he might as well take the blame for the mess he made.
Did they not hear the big crash?
Weapons free!
Whoa, whoa! Okay, you don't have to be so rash about it.
God.
Right?
Time felt broken here.
What's this? Gull Island sign, Riverport Coastal Defenses. The coastal defense installation of Riverport was commissioned in August 2nd, 1940 and completed in September 1942 as America faced the realities of World War II. In addition to the
whole
fortification...
cannon felt unstuck in time.
Yeah, I got you, Jack. As America faced the realities of World War II. In addition to the fortifications and artillery, it also boasts an extensive tunnel system that linked Gull Island to the mainland, enabling free movement of personnel and material even under siege conditions. It was built in preparation for an attack on the United States that fortunately never came. The original plan also called for the construction of a large naval base in Riverport and to conduct the U.S. Navy in the Atlantic, taking advantage of the local shipbuilding industry, but as the U.S. entered World War II at Pearl Harbor...
Monarch had dismantled the old cannon.
Yeah, cool story. I know about the cannon. I'm reading about it, in fact. A change in resourcing priorities led to those plans being scrapped. This installation was in active use throughout the war, and the underground facilities continued to be used as a base for Navy intelligence work once World War II ended. The installation was decommissioned in 1961. Hey, you want to yap at me some more, Jack? You want to... Oh, there's the cannon, it's stuck in time. Or whatever.
The timeline of the old cannon felt loose. I could shift it around.
Smart place to aim the cannon, guys.
Yeah, now it's gonna go back while I'm getting this extra thing. Jackson be like, oh, I can't believe I have to do that again.
Okay, quicker next time.
Alright, this Crodon sources have just been like kind of sitting in some corners. I don't know if these ones are as significant. Maybe it's like the dust from the cannon firing or something. For some reason that's like timeline charged.
Monarch projections say these stutters are getting more frequent. If one hits while we're grabbing Dr. Amaral...
You'll be frozen. Yeah, I know. It's a risk.
Monarch specialist troopers have the stutterproof gear. I bet Dr. Amaral would have that in her office too.
I'll keep an eye out. See if I can grab it for you.
Oh, okay. Definitely got to make sure we grab a harness then. That's important.
Can't believe that Joyce guy escaped himself up like that. That's crazy. Yeah, well, he's locked up tight now. I hope they put 2 in the back of his head. Is it true he's got some kind of powers? I mean, without the gear. Yeah, it's true. That freak's one dangerous motherfucker. Hatch made him a person. I didn't think a suit like him would have the balls to sit down with someone like Joyce.
Okay. Now I'm gonna put 2 in the back ears. Maybe a little more than that. I wish someone could put one in the back of his head. Oh, none of that worked how I was hoping. Shield. Oh, pistol. Everybody reload, everybody's reloading. Slow motion run. Swoosh.
Get ready!
Oh god, I can't hit him. Can't hit him, he's too far. Oh, a freaking turret? Oh shit, I almost got shotgun blasted by my own ability. That was crazy. Die.
I've disabled security and unlocked the power. Let me know when you get there.
Thanks,
Let's get more light machine gun ammo. That was a fun little combat encounter. Oh, wait, carbine rifle. What's this? Trade for the machine gun
tower.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun. All right, now as usual.
Okay. Next stop, the radar tower.
I suspect there's no important items in here other than like weapons.
Beth? I'm at the radar tower. Where's the lab?
Below your feet. It's all top secret. The elevator inside will take you down.
Oh, seriously? What is this, a Bond villain lair?
Yes.
You have no idea. Just don't fall into the shark tank.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Stunners. Where is it? We saw this helicopter land. Who got out of this? Is that a hatch? Alright, let's listen to this radio. What do we got? Wait, there's another thing over here? Yeah, that's where they want me to go. Here we go. I have to listen to the pulsing chirp while I'm listening to the radio. I'm gonna go insane. There's sometimes when I'm reading stuff and I'm going insane, you go chirp, chirp, as the controller rumbles. Alright, what's the radio here?
Hello, Riverport. This is Teresa Sedmak. Happy to spend this fine evening with you good folks. We're gonna have a good time, but if you're keeping an eye on the in crowd, you know we're not gonna be the only ones. The very exciting, very exclusive Monarch Gala is tonight at their beautiful mansion on Gull Island. Of course, the event's invite only, and when they say exclusive, they really mean it. Word is even confirmed A-listers have had a lot of trouble securing an invitation. Predictably, rumors are already circulating. Some people are saying that this is not just a party, that there might be an important announcement about Monarch's future coming up. Lots of people are anxious to get in on the ground floor on whatever the new thing, if there is one, might be. It's no secret that when Monarch Solutions makes a move, it pays off. Well, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. You'll hear about it as soon as I do, listeners. In the meantime, those of us with a view of the river will be able to enjoy the fireworks show, which is bound to be spectacular.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I have a very... I swear, I don't know if those are the real songs or not. This whole stream thing. It's like, is he really just always playing orchestral music?
Thank you, and welcome. Tonight marks a momentous occasion. For years we have been building towards this day. Years of planning, developing, training. For me personally, this marks the end of a 17-year journey, and today we emerge from the shadows. We do so accepting great responsibility. I present to you the CFR.
Ooh, yeah.
The Chronon Field Regulator. This device has been at the heart of our Chronon research since 2010, but I am here to assure you that it is so much more than just that.
It's the countermeasure
This
too,
device
apparently.
will be our salvation, and as promised, it is ready. To some of you, this means nothing. To others, everything. Rest assured, you will all know when the time is right. We are entering a volatile age. Great danger is coming our way. It cannot be prevented, but we can be protected. And so tonight is a celebration. A celebration in the face of darkness. We celebrate, but for some of you, this means nothing. For others, everything. Rest assured, you will all know when the time is right.
Oh, no, the
We are
video.
entering a volatile age. Great danger is coming our way. It cannot be prevented, but we can be protected. And so tonight is a celebration in face of darkness. Tonight we celebrate because I promise to you that we are prepared. We are prepared for what comes next. We are prepared to do what is necessary. We are prepared to survive. Thank you.
Thank you, bud.
Look at him. Not a care in the world.
He's giving a speech. Oh, I wonder if that. So if I would have then said that, it made it personal, and then I guess Hatch would do the speech. Would Hatch be on that TV? I want there to be a choice where it makes sense for me to pick the other one, but I haven't got there yet.
Beth, I'm about to take the elevator. See Paul's still fond of his own voice?
Yeah, he's talking about his survival plan. Crowd's eating it up.
On the literal elevator music. Guarding your future. What? Oh my god! My elevator music, bro! You can't be ruining the. Oh shit!
No shit! Holy shit! It's Joyce! It's Joyce! The Fly Guard!
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's me. All right. Oh, I can't aim. Oh my god, that was crazy! Actually, when the time resumed. Dude, you're dead, and then you're gonna be dead, and then you're gonna be dead. I'm just gonna reload real quick. Wait, hold on. I have a feeling this one's not gonna unfreeze. Here, you're gonna be dead too, just in case. Am I supposed to like... Oh, I am. Alright, well in case time unfreezes, they're definitely dead. Just walk out of this firefight. No problem. What kind of gun you got? Wait, I'm shooting behind them. Alright, well let's check them out.
Dr. Amaril's office. Looks like that's one level up.
11. Where are we? Okay, floor 2. I see 11. Where are we, though? The fuck kind of map is this? I don't even know where I am. Well, that was nice of them to just let me walk out of that firefight, quite literally. They still think they're fighting a guy in an elevator. Look at them. Oh.
Doesn't look right.
Stable objects. Use time stop or time shield to get past them. You can use time shield? Ow, wait. Okay, I wasn't that close, dude. Chill. I know you can use time shield. Hey, go get him, guys. Actually, wait, you got... Ooh, do you have assault rifles? Can I take these? Wait, I'm supposed to go this way.
Weapons free!
Oh, shit! Alright, well, hopefully he's dead. Wait. Oh, no. I have a feeling they're not actually dead. Let's go back to see if the other guys were dead, but... Nah. I don't think so. There's a lab man. Yeah, you're pushing that thing. What's this?
Are you sure this can't be traced back to us?
Impossible. I've adjusted the flight controls so the drone will crash into the villa on your order.
Good. Very good. I'll make sure that Sophia's in position when the time is right. Wait for my call.
Wait, so there's a he's openly planning to just kill Sophia by crashing a drone, I think? What's this?
It was some kind of surveillance drone. Knowing that Monarch had eyes in the sky made me a little uneasy.
Okay, somewhere back here. Army dude. There's a secret back here. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, nothing else? What's this? Wait, this was the thing at the college, I think.
What is that? It's like I'm...
Oh, I can't use my powers. Deactivate the Chronon Dampener. Chronon Dampeners take away your time powers. Disable them or leave the area of effect to regain your powers. Alright, from Pulse Serene to Lifeboat Maintenance. The Lifeboat Protocol. Greetings, Lifeboat personnel. The day has finally come to commence Phase 3 of our plan. Tonight, I'll be hosting a gala to celebrate this monumental achievement. Okay, so we're already at Phase 3 at this point, to which you are all invited. By now you have likely heard of the events that took place earlier today at Riverport University. Our path forward has not been impacted by this minor setback. We are ready for what comes next. Your part in this journey has not yet begun, but the onset of the fracture will bring with it new challenges that are worth reiterating. I'm not able to go over many of these issues in detail at tonight's gala because of the many guests will not have knowledge of Lifeboat Protocol. As such, I am including a high-level document outlining key points worth addressing. 1. The path forward. Our journey ahead. 2. The Lifeboat Protocol. Okay, wait, hold on. Before I continue reading this, it's probably worth turning this off.
The device drained my powers.
We refer to it as a Chronon Dampener.
Okay. Back to this computer. Okay, the path forward Lifeboat Protocol number 2, status of the survival program. 3, shifters, dangers awaiting us at the end of time. 4, RNG tour, our future at work. Okay, so the path forward number 1. You were first chosen for the Lifeboat Protocol. You were sent a package illustrating in great detail several events that would come to pass. It was stressed that these events were unavoidable. Many of you were reluctant to believe this, but every single one of those events has since occurred, including, to our great regret, the onset of the fracture. This provides empirical evidence of my knowledge and understanding of the future, and I trust it has dispelled your doubts. No future event that I have experienced can ever be prevented. This includes the end of time. It cannot be avoided. However, it can be survived. Survival in the end of time has been the primary mission of Monarch Solutions since its inception. Your loyalty to this cause will prove invaluable as we move forward. I know this isn't easy, but in the face of immutable facts, sacrifices must be made in the name of our survival. From this point forward, we will have to start making those sacrifices at a rapid pace. While we do not know the exact date and time at which the complete end of time will occur, our knowledge about the escalation in stutters and time anomalies leading to it is far less complete. We do, however, know that it will be dangerous. For the first time in 17 years, we are entering a phase of relative unknown. Adjustments will need to be made along the way, both in response to the effects of the fracture's progress and to the less cosmic events that we find ourselves in. We ask for your patience in this trying time. Alright, number 2, Lifeboat Protocol. You are the chosen few who will survive the end of time. When time stops, your journey will continue in the safety of the lifeboat. Chronon particle harvesting operation is nearing completion. Lifeboat have been confirmed to be able to run solely on Chronon power, as regulated by the Chronon field regulator. Current data indicates that the lifeboat will remain sustainable for approximately 50 years. Subjective years, of course, but at no time at all will pass outside the lifeboat. Okay, wait, hold on, let me reread that. Current data indicates that the lifeboat will remain sustainable for approximately 50 years. Subjective years, of course, as no time at all will pass outside the lifeboat, because it's the end of time. Gotcha. Okay. Given the preliminary research we have achieved using CFR, we estimate that it will take at least 2 subjective decades for lifeboat team to discover a permanent solution for the end of time. Given the nature of the problem, this is of course highly speculative, and the solution could prove to be more elusive than we're hoping. However, by the time the lifeboat protocol is activated, we are confident that we will be able to increase our Chronon particle reserves and their sustainability to a point where we have a runtime of upwards of 200 subjective years. To put it another way, if there's a solution to the end of time, I'm 100% confident that the lifeboat team will have the necessary time to discover it. Alright, now the juicy stuff potentially, the shifters. We've only briefly heard of them. Okay, shifters. We've briefed you all on the danger of Chronon disruptive wave function subjects, or what we now being referred to as shifters. We estimate that they will begin to emerge within stutters only as the end of time nears. The lifeboat has been tested, and we can say with absolute certainty that the stutter-proof technology will protect the lifeboat from shifters. Using a level sample of Dr. Kim's lab, we have proven that shifters cannot manifest without the presence of a stutter. We'll make sure that you are teleported to the safety of the lifeboat before they arrive. Or, sorry, transported, not teleported. Floor 3 of the lifeboats have been built to house the Monarch Solutions Striker and Juggernaut squads, the paramilitary unit trained to combat shifters at the end of time. Their presence will likely not concern you, however, in an event that travel outside the safety of the lifeboat proves to be necessary for any reason, Striker teams have been trained to navigate the end of time and successfully eliminate shifters. Interesting. Okay. So 4, R&D tour. Tonight we'll be sending you a VIP pass for the gala, which will permit you entry into our high-security R&D facility on Gull Island. Many of you are, of course, already intimately familiar with these areas, given your technological and scientific expertise, but those who aren't will undoubtedly find it interesting. You're welcome to join a tour to view the various pieces of tech that Monarch has developed during Phase 2 to prepare for our journey forward. We welcome you to take this opportunity to see for yourselves every development necessary for the lifeboat protocol to the lifeboat protocol is completely on schedule. Your dedication to our cause will assure our survival. Dark times are coming, but you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You are the humanity's salvation and hope. Together we will survive. Paul Serene. Interesting choice of words there. So we got a little bit more insight into Paul's plan. As I was saying, compared to what Martin Hatch was saying in the interrogation, Hatch is saying his is more reasonable. We just read a lengthy 4-step plan of Paul's entire thing. I don't know what's irrational about it. Alright, shifter presentation. Chronon disrupted wave function subjects, aka shifters. Key attributes. Theorized to exist in a state of quantum superposition, surrounded by a highly dangerous distortion field. Highly resistant to injury. Conventional weapons useless. Populate the end of time. Can only exist in zero state inside stutters. Appearances likely once fracture progresses. As a result, shifters cannot enter stutter-proof areas. Okay. Procedures. Keep your distance. If not aggressive, do not provoke. Avoid confrontation. Seek cover inside stutter-proofing. Maintain stutter-proofing at all costs. If forced to engage, assemble superior numbers with Chronon tech weapons. No heroics. Okay. We need to go that way. Alright, well all this is making me think we're gonna run into a shifter soon or something.
Okay, I gotta get to Dr. Admiral's office.
Serene ordered Hatch to kill me because he didn't want to put his plan at risk. But seeing the scale of that facility, I started realizing just how deep that plan went. Made me wonder. Time was ending. What was it all for?
I didn't realize these guys were actually, like, I thought I was just chilling. I didn't know there was actually dudes with the suits. I'm sorry, bud.
Dr. Admiral's office. Looks like that's one level up.
Yeah. Again, unhelpful map. What's this?
The chart showed that all of Monarch's major technological advancements started in 2010. Around the same time that something else happened.
Ground Zero.
Oh, well, I was reading that. But I can't, like... I have to read this all by the time your little cutscene ends? Is that how this is gonna work? Okay, I'll read it fucking... We'll raw dog the sign. We'll just have to read it analog. Mr. Lake. I just had to get that thing first. Okay, 1999, Phase 1 of Monarch Operations. In 2000, their physics research division was founded, and then in 2006, the Gull Island R&D facility commissioned, which I think is where we are now. 2008, it was finished construction, and then in 2010, Phase 2 of the operation start, and the Ground Zero event happens. They also get the CFR, or I guess the countermeasure. In 2011, Ground Zero Chronon particle harvesting operation initiated from Ground Zero. Was seen. Then they finished CFR research, artificial chronon particle field stutter proofing in 2011, and then they begin lifeboat construction. 2012. Then they have a personal prototype for like the harnesses, that seems. Stable artificial zero state field. They can make their own zero state. Prototype Chronon tech suit. I don't know what that is. Prototype striker suit. Not sure. Is that what the like? Are these tech suits things with the like things on the back? Then the lifeboat's done. We have Mark 1 Chronon suits, Juggernaut suits, striker suits. I don't know if I've seen some of these other things yet. 2015, they have a dampener. Now, CFR integrated into the lifeboat control system. Okay. Time machine corridor constructed at Monarch HQ. But the first one was at 2010? At Ground Zero? Okay, and then 2016 Phase 3 of operations completed, which I think is where we are now. Sorry, flashbang. Yeah, we are October 9, 2016. Standardized Mark II striker, and then they have even more striker suits standardized and a standardized dampener. Let me through the decontamination, bud. This is a Juggernaut? Oh my god, big extra helmet. That was just unnecessary. Turn this man into a fucking drone.
What the fuck is that?
We're getting blasted at, dude. Oh my god. Where's my dash? Ooh. Oh, there must be like a fucking... Oh. there a dampener? Why are like all of my abilities down? Oh, Jesus. Oh god. They kind of... Ooh, wait, this... Ow, okay. Wait, chill. What am I shooting at here? Can I do this? 'Cause I feel like these are bouncing off of it. Did the shoot, like, not the gray thing? Oh. Reload. I'm not getting any hit markers. That definitely is bouncing off. Target the weak point on Juggernaut's back. Okay, I got it. It's like on something. Oh god. Oh, what are you doing? Just... Okay. Oh, he has like an anti... Oh god. He has like an anti, like, time stop thing. Bro, take cover. Shit. I ran out of time and I didn't... Oh, shield help me. Ow. Okay. Got him. Oh, I might have actually got him.
That was hardcore.
Oh. He was just like, I fucking lost, and then his back exploded. Can I take his gun? I have the rocket
Which
launcher.
in on his office.
Damn. It seems like a no. What's this?
Oh, hello.
Oh. Okay, well, I see what they want me to do. I'm not going to do that yet, though. And then Jack's going to yell at me. Ooh, I wasn't fast enough. Looks like I'll have to be quicker. What's that up there? And was it in the room I was in previously? I hope not. Alright, let's do this again.
Let's try that
Oh,
again.
for real this time. Yeah, that's what I said, Jack. Now you're stealing my lines?
Might be able to get out from here.
Oh wait, did I fuck up? Was I supposed to jump off earlier? Damn it. Oh, wait, that worked. We're still good. You don't have to tell me about the Juggernaut's weak point. It's over. It's over, game. We did it. He's kind of dead. Oh, I guess we're just jumping these.
Guessing this isn't the usual employee route.
Stutter-proof zone beyond this wall. Well, we gotta get there. Dude, these guys were just having a normal day. This guy's looking at charts and shit. He doesn't even know that there's a fight like 3 doors around from him.
Dr. Amaral's office must be close.
Oh shit, wait, that's the right way. Hold on. Hey, isn't there like a board or something I saw over here? What's in here? The hell? Wait. This is the stutter-proof room.
I knew that Monarch had technology to let their soldiers move in stutters, but this was bigger than that. Somehow, time flowed normally in that area. Suddenly, Monarch's lack of concern about time stopping made a hell of a lot more sense.
Wow, it's so weird. After being in the zero state zone for so long, to just have like a normal room with just like some marbles going clack, clack, clack. Also, is it this thing? Or is it these red dots that's causing it? I assume it's this thing. Because they're showing all these triangles. Oh, that's not triangles, it's just yellow. Whatever. Alright, back into zero state, I guess. Okay, there's the thing.
No alarms.
Gull Island Monarch notice board. Anything interesting? Okay, what the hell? Please return all used cups to the kitchens. For security reasons, we have limited janitorial positions in this facility. To put it another way, your mom doesn't work here, and if you hoard those cups, coffee cups will run out. If we run out of coffee cups, people can't get their coffee, and without coffee, there will be murder. We all know this. Return your cups so nobody has to die. Friday social. And no, there's nothing funny about that one. Take a break from your hard work, enjoy yourself with your co-workers, play some video games, or shoot a few rounds of pool. Yeah. Pronon text wanted. Interested in a challenge? Want to work to secure our shared future? We are now seeking technicians for maintaining chronon particle technology under zero-state conditions. At level 4 security clearance, a degree in physics or engineering and good physical fitness are strict requirements. Experience of a chronon harness is considered a plus, but we will provide training. Please contact your supervisor for further information. Please be aware that this is armed duty and may involve hazardous situations. Selected candidates will be compensated accordingly. And this is about not use the radio tower entrance as a smoking area. Okay, it's brought to our attention that some employees have been using the radar tower elevator access for cigarette breaks. This is prohibited, as it risks unwanted attention to our facility, and presents a potential security hazard. Radar tower access is only used by security staff on their patrols and by authorized technical personnel as requested by their duties. We remind you that this is a smoke-free facility. The facility's only designated smoking areas outside the facility's front entrance. Unauthorized use of radar tower access will result in disciplinary action. Please contact HR if you'd like to quit smoking. We are ready to support you. Well, that's nice of them. Oh my gosh, I actually kind of remember this room, and I think there's actually quite a bit of information here to learn from. I remember because these guys having a slow motion conversation were getting in the way of my email. I thought it was cute at first until I started reading stuff. Alright, I'm gonna let them finish that since we just read the subtitles. Alright, we're just gonna trigger most of these so that by the time I come back I can actually read these things without them going.
That's Emma's office.
Because it does get really annoying. Oh. Look at this. Middle monitor privilege. Play some Alan Wake. Although I would not be, I'm not playing on PC, but I mean Alan Wake's still Alan Wake. Okay, as much as Children of the Elder Gods.
The gear Beth wanted was supposed to be in Dr. Amaril's office. I had to get it for her before I left.
Yeah. Where are we even supposed to go? Okay. Email time. Gotta drink some water before this. Alright, from Martin Hatch to Clarice. Ogawa must move forward. There's no reply. Perfect. I've aided in Jack Joyce's escape from his cell. He's here to kidnap Dr. Sophia Amaral. This presents the perfect opportunity to move forward with our agenda. Tonight we send Monarch into a state of chaos. Tonight we ensure Paul Serene's downfall. When Paul hears about Jack's escape, he will order Sophia Amaral to be locked away in the villa for protection. As Jack nears her location, have Stetson sabotage the drone surveillance so that his movements will remain undetected. Assist Joyce's mission in any covert manner possible. Sophia is Paul's only resource capable of developing the treatments he needs. Oh shit. With her out of the picture, we only need to destroy his remaining treatments to render Paul helpless as his sickness grows. All of his treatments are kept in Dr. Kim's lab. I will gain access to the area and ensure that the entire lab is destroyed. I predict that Paul's sickness will take hold within 6 hours of these events, spurred by the increasingly frequent stutters. Only then we will make our final move. And Clarice is the person who's been talking to Jack in the interview, at least according to the subtitles. Holy shit. Okay, anything in here or just the guy with the... Nope, here's something. Alright, now this is Fiona Miller. To Beth. Joyce in custody. Okay, I just got word that Jack Joyce is in Monarch custody. Walked right into the mansion on Gull Island and gave himself up. What the hell are you two up to? If you want my help from the inside, then I need to know what's going on. Fiona. Yeah, oops, says Beth. I'm sure you noticed that things don't go exactly according to plan at Ground Zero. Seems like a running theme tonight. Can't go into details now, but we found something that I believe is the key to retrieving the countermeasure. The solution is in sight, but we need to kidnap Sophia Amaral in order to get it to work. Jack gave himself up as part of a plan to get him inside. I'm on my way to release him so that we can get to Amaral. A poor man's Trojan horse. Desperate times, desperate measures. What's your status? Any updates on Dr. Kim lead? We may need your help from inside to pull this off. Any chance you can lower security in and around the R&D facility? Our plan might actually overlap for once. I'm going to attempt to access Dr. Kim's lab tonight during the gala to find out if he knew about the countermeasure. I still think that's our strongest lead. However, if I get inside, I should be able to shut down some of the security measures from the inside. Wait, who sent this one? This is from Fiona, right. Problem is that getting inside the lab might prove to be a long shot. Couldn't get a hold of Amaral's keycard, so I've resorted to shameless flirting in order to find a means in. I'm going to the gala as Charlie Wincott's date in hopes that he can get me inside. Well, it ends up working. That's if I can hold back from punching out the douche for that long. Consider this a test of restraint. I know that you think Jack is the key to obtaining the countermeasure, but evidence is really stacking up that Dr. Kim knew something about the device. All the research he did in the lab is classified. They're hiding something big in there. I'll let you know what I find. I'd warn you that the plan on the island sounds reckless. I'm sure you're fully aware. Keep in mind that the minute Dr. Amaral goes missing, the entirety of Monarch is going to be hunting you down. She's the only thing keeping Serene alive. He won't let her go without a fight. Keep safe. Well, Hatch is planning to kill her. Can we get to her before Hatch kills her? With this drone? Wait, there's a book on this table that seems important. Okay, and this is the thing from Martin Hatch to some team leads. Let me see, what's this book? Hold on. It's upside down, I can't read it. Is it antique? The fuck? Alright. From Martin Hatch to Monarch Security Team Leads, instructions for tonight. People, seems we are having an even busier day than we anticipated. We are, be aware that both Liam Burke and Jack Joyce are now being held in the detention center at the island. It should go without saying that Burke no longer has any authority within Monarch Solutions and should be treated as any other detainee. Both Burke and Joyce are considered exceptionally dangerous, and Joyce particularly so. He's a Chronon active and should be handled with caution. That said, Joyce has given himself up. It's possible he has realized the futility of his position and the fight has simply gone out of him. But I'm convinced he has no ulterior motive. Which is crazy he's saying that because he freed us. Mr. Serene has to concentrate on his speech tonight. It's extremely important to the future of this company, so please ensure that everything goes smoothly. In the meantime, I'll personally be conducting an interrogation of Joyce. Please expect my arrival at the detention center shortly. Martin Hatch. Just two-faced motherfucker. Okay, we'll go to the office last, just in case. I believe this ping is below. Yeah. Okay, she's not singing the song in slow-mo anymore. Alright, now to the team leads, not the security leads, from Martin Hatch, the purpose of the gala. Greetings. It has been brought to my attention that there is the same confusion as to the reason for the upcoming evening gala on Gull Island. Or some confusion, sorry. I understand that some feel such a celebration is frivolous, even misguided in the aftermath of last night's events at the Riverport University and the now present steadily advancing fracture in time. These concerns are understandable, but they are missing the bigger picture. Monarch Solutions is now entering a phase in which the true purpose will be fulfilled. We have finally arrived at the moment for which we have spent years preparing. The purpose of this event is twofold. First of all, for those selected to be part of the Lifeboat Project as scientists, technicians, support personnel, or in some other role, it will be important to see and hear Paul Serene. Continued confidence in the survival program is vital for the continued survival of Monarch, and ultimately the human race itself. This is particularly important given the recent events. We need to present a desirable and reassuring counterpoint to the sacrifices we had to make. Naturally, not everybody at the party will be among the chosen few, so a certain degree of informational hygiene will be required. I trust you will ensure that those reporting to you are informed precisely to the degree necessary. Secondly, for all of our autonomy and vast resources, Monarch is not functionally independent from the rest of society. In order for our plans to succeed, we need the support and cooperation of the authorities and numerous business partners. Even though they do not know our true goals, the demonstration of power and confidence, as well as certain judicious investments of currency and influence, will go a long way towards securing that support. Our PR blitz has been working well, but in order to maintain momentum, we must maintain an amicable relationship with Riverport's leadership. Wow, it's amazing how much water helps. Read. Our entire approach is based on the idea of Monarch stepping back in to assist the authorities and being welcomed by citizens and city administration alike. Should the letter suddenly declare Monarch's help unwanted or unsanctioned, our entire strategy could collapse in just a few hours. It would be disastrous to our plans. In conclusion, this is a tremendously important event for the future of Monarch Solutions, and for the future itself. If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, Martin Hatch. Alright, let's grab all this stuff. Read all this other stuff.
Amaral had tried to warn Paul. The end of time was approaching quickly. Less than 24 hours away.
Mr. Serene believed it would take years to run its course. Admittedly, he was wrong.
Just like a day later? Alright, let's go through this. Yeah, there's, see, as I said, tons of juicy information here. It's crazy. Okay. So from Sophia to Paul Serene Dream Journal number 1. And I guess this first part is from Paul. So Sophia, as promised in our latest session, I'm now going to transcribe what I recall from my dreams. I still have doubts that this exercise will help alleviate my symptoms, but I'm willing to explore the idea further if you truly believe in its merit. Someone who is not a medical doctor, let alone a medical health professional, you seem to take a great interest in my thoughts. Not that I don't appreciate it. Here's my first attempt. I recall a haunting image of 7 red doors. Interesting. Already. Each door had wrought iron handle and was dripping liquid metal onto the ground. Okay, not normal, but okay, creating a pool in the middle of the room. I looked down into the aqueous metallic glow at my feet to see my own glimmering reflection, revealing that I had aged half a lifetime. Startled, I looked back to discover that only one door remained. Jack Joyce stood in front of it. The heat in the room was overwhelming. Jack was sweating profusely, his skin red and peeling open. He begged me to take him back home, but there was no door leading home. I opened the only door left and entered, discovering that we were back in the same room we had just exited. He refused to come to terms with this and opened the door again. I followed him over and over as he desperately opened doors, forever leading us back to where we started. Heat grew and he howled in pain, begging to know why I made the other doors disappear. Why there was only one path. He begged me to bring the other doors back. He begged me to take him home. The iron pool burst into flames. Jack screamed in agony. I grabbed him and told him that we needed to learn to endure the heat and to embrace the flame. I knew it would only come to pass eventually, but the only way to survive it was to accept its inevitability. My body began swaying rapidly, dancing to the movement of the flames around me until my bones faded out of existence. I surrendered to the fire until we were one and the same. I was no longer one being in one place and time. My life force spread evenly across the flames until I was no longer an individual in one body, but a grander, shifting entity. I could feel Jack being consumed within my essence. I felt the power within the heat, the clarity of intent. I forgot my desire to ever return to the flame, because the body that once desired to return was lost forever. It became the very thing that I entered, and it became me, a cyclical fury chasing itself. Ouroboros. I woke up in a cold sweat. I quickly wrote down the words that poisoned my mind in that moment. Delmore Schwartz was right. Time is the fire. Wait, hold on. Earlier in Act 1, they were referring to Thomas Zane and Alan Wake as an Ouroboros. And now Paul is apparently becoming part of that Ouroboros? And he's also referring to himself and the, monarch people as the light and the hope of the dark, which is also very interesting. A cyclical fury chasing itself. Man, it's really funny because, well, I guess I can't spoil that part. But I guess I will say, one thing I could say is, you might get fooled harder being a lore nerd than you would have been not being a lore nerd in this series. Okay, CFR Briefing by Dr. Sophia Amaral. There's no exaggeration to say that the Chronon Field Regulator, or CFR, is at the heart of all of Monarch's technological advances. It's taken on a somewhat mythical quality given its origins and the vital role it plays in the Lifeboat Protocol, or project. But in actuality, the CFR's applications are very practical. Not to say that the CFR hasn't worked a course-altering impact on the work Monarch's solution does. It's been hugely influential in the development of both the stutter-proofing technology that allows us to shield large areas from the effects of a zero state, enabling time to keep flowing within them, even as it stops everywhere else, as well as the smaller personalized application of the same technology. Portable chronon harnesses that allow our soldiers and technicians to operate freely within stutters. We think of Dr. Henry Kim as the father of all of this technology, and deservedly so, but for all of his brilliance, it was his dedication to covering the secrets of the CFR that allowed him to make his breakthroughs. Despite Dr. Kim's hard work, the CFR's functionality is not fully understood, and we have not been able to replicate the device. Having more than one of them would obviously be greatly advantageous to us, but we find ourselves in a precarious position where, in order to fully investigate it, we would have to take it apart. Given its immense power, such an undertaking would pose obvious risks. Perhaps even more importantly, there's no guarantee that we'd be able to put it back together again. Given that it's vital to the implementation of the lifeboat protocol, it's our policy to leave it intact. We do know, however, that the CFR can only store an immense amount of... the CFR can not only store an immense amount of chronon particles, it can also tap into the Myers-Joyce field, and with great precision manipulate it. It's this unique ability that our own chronon technology replicates, albeit at a far less control and efficiency. It's also what makes the lifeboat protocol a reality. By itself, our stutter-proofing technology is powerful and reliable, but the rate of chronon particle consumption is high, and it increases at an alarming rate as we widen the volume of space stutter-proofing covers. This would, on the face of it, make stutter-proofing a very temporary solution indeed, one that we could perhaps buy us some subjective weeks once we enter a permanent zero state, but which would ultimately only delay the inevitable. However, the CFR changes all of that. When the permanent stutter-proofing installed on the lifeboat, indeed the very stutter-proofing that makes the lifeboat in the first place, is directed by the CFR, the system becomes vastly more efficient. Our chronon particles consumption is reduced to around 1% of what it otherwise would be. Given the chronon particles are harder to source, even at our ground zero installation, and our stockpiles are decidedly limited, this means that the CFR makes the difference between the lifeboat being a temporary stopgap solution or a very long-term undertaking that hopefully allows us to eventually find a solution to the end of time. So they were just like, we thought we knew chronon technology until we didn't. Alright, projected fracture progression. Okay, this is this chart in front of us essentially. Here, actually, can I read this in a way where we can see the chart at the same time? Perfect. Alright, projected fracture projection. You've looked at the preliminary data on the frequency and severity of the stutters and crunched the numbers. The results are alarming. Our original projection, which gave us years until the fracture reached a point where time breaks down completely, does not match up with the projection of stutters we are experiencing. Put simply, the stutters are happening more and more frequently, clearly indicating that the Myers-Joyce field is breaking down much faster than we thought. Taking the rate of the acceleration, we hypothesized that we might have as little as 24 hours until we reach the end of time, or the point at which time stops and no longer starts up again. We do not know why the original projection was wrong and why the data, which we do consider reliable, coming as it does from Mr. Serene, seems to entirely contradict our current findings. Regardless, the main issue seems clear. In order to achieve Monarch Solutions' stated goals, the lifeboat protocol should be activated ASAP. Okay, it is nice enough to kind of like check off what we've read essentially. Alright, and the final thing before we grab this harness. Chronon disruptive wave function subjects, aka shifters. Slide 1. Much of what we know about shifters is theoretical, based on observations made by Mr. Serene and the limited experimentations we have been able to conduct, and the only subject we have managed to capture. Do not seem to have a stable physical presence. Rather, the data we are gathering appears to be fragmented and contradictory, as if countless versions of the same subject occupying the same space. Our current theory is that they are somehow exist in a persistent state of quantum superposition. But to put it another way, with a reference to the famous Schrodinger's cat thought experiment, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time. The full mechanics and implications of this exceed our current understanding, but on a practical level, it seems to make them highly resistant to injury. It appears that even if a shifter encounters deadly force, it may kill one of its aspects, but because it exists in multiple iterations of itself, including iterations that were not killed by the force, it doesn't stop. Current theory suggests that the only way to stop a shifter is to cause a wave function to collapse from the superposition to a single eigenstate. In practical terms, the shifter must be affected with deadly force enough times for it to run out of healthy versions of itself. As such, direct confrontation with the shifter should be a last resort. Slide 2. Contact with the shifter is extremely dangerous. We know that they are essentially mobile repositories of vast amounts of chronon particles, that they can only exist in a zero state, an area which has been depleted of chronon particles, typically by a fault in the Meyer-Joyce field that encompasses the universe. Colloquially, we refer to these as stutters in time. We also know that the shifters are hostile to any source of chronon particles other than themselves within stutters, so any chronon active individual within a stutter may find themselves targeted by shifters. Oh shit. It appears that movement in stutters, by which we mean the very movement of particles within space in which time flows, not merely the movement of an individual, disturbs them, and they respond with considerable aggression. So that means like Paul and Jack are highly susceptible to shifter attacks then. Alright, as discussed previously, shifters are extremely resistant to damage. They're also quite physically formidable, but their biggest threat is the distortion field around them. Its exact nature is unknown, but we know it warps the properties of space around them, exerting great physical stress and unpredictable forces on its surroundings. Again, in practical terms, close proximity to a shifter may be fatal even if no physical contact takes place. Dude, they're just like built different. Alright, slide 3. Holy shit. The stutter-proofing technology Monarch Solutions has advanced offers solid protection against shifters. Time flows normally within stutter-proofed areas, so shifters simply cannot exist within them. Therefore, as long as stutter-proofing remains active, shifters are not a problem. However, stutter-proofing of large outside areas is not feasible. Given our chronon particle budget, so we have developed other technology to defend against shifters, the chronon dampeners. Okay, so that's where these things start to come in. Chronon dampener works by annihilating free-floating chronon particles within a specified area. As shifters' forms are hypersaturated with chronon particles, they cannot enter an area in which chronon dampener is active without their wave function collapsing. Therefore, our operatives in the field have a solid portable defense against the shifters. Oh shit, we turned off that one thing that was probably protecting those guys from the shifters. And the shifters probably also attacked the university. Our own technology is shielded against the dampener's effects, so activities in stutters undertaken by our strikers and other operatives are not hindered. However, as an unfortunate side effect, the dampeners have a crippling effect on individuals who are chronon active without the aid of technology. Accordingly, should Mr. Serene be present, you should always make him aware of your intentions before activating a dampener. You may rest assured that the dampener is not powerful enough to do actual physical harm to Mr. Serene, whose system constantly produces new chronon particles to replace the ones that are lost, as the dampener's effects are unpleasant and venerating. Such an encounter is likely to lead to an awkward conversation about future career prospects. True. Alright, let's grab this thing.
That there looks like what Beth wanted. Oh, shit. Emerald's at the party. This stutter won't last. I better find a way out of here and get to the party.
Yeah, lots of that. Like I said before we started all the lore, lots of juicy lore. Oh, this is just... Oh no, this is open. Yeah, lots of stuff about the shifters, lots of Ronan-related stuff. Martin's up to no good, Mr. Hatch.
Quite expensive piece of tech you stole.
Bill me. I knew Beth's cover wouldn't last long. Had to get it to her at the party before it was too late.
Yeah, plans, everyone's counter plans. Dude, it's still giving me this Juggernaut tutorial. Like, well, we're over that. Alright, from Sophia Emerald to Monarch Team Leads, the Time Machine. Okay, hello. I've just been informed that the Time Machine core we obtained from the university has reached Monarch HQ safely. It's currently being installed into the new Time Machine corridor system we have constructed here. Or there. As you know, the corridor, or the core of the Time Machine is the Time Machine. It seems silly. The corridor around it is merely the user interface. This means, of course, that once the installation work is complete, we've effectively moved the Time Machine from the university into the Monarch HQ. That said, we don't intend to use it. Let me repeat that. There are no current plans to use the Time Machine. You're not sure how safe it would be to use, given that its initial activation has caused the fracture. I personally believe that now the core has been activated, further use would be safe. But make no mistake, this is a hypothesis, not a proven fact. We know that the machine taps into the universal Meyer-Joyce field, and somehow that connection has caused the fracture in the field. Apparently because of a misconfiguration. We are looking into the specifics, but we all know for sure that it would be irresponsible to use the machine. However, having it in place gives us a degree of control. It allows us, in an emergency, to travel backwards, although we obviously can go no further than to the time of its activation last night, or forwards as might be required. Obviously, being fully secured at our building's restricted area on the top floor also means that nobody else can use the machine. We have to reiterate that the only person who may authorize use of the Time Machine is Paul Serene. We do not have that authority. Martin Hatch does not have that authority. The only person who does is Mr. Serene. He takes this issue very seriously, and I strongly suggest that you do the same. Dr. Sophia Emerald, head of research. Ooh, is this a ripple? Check out Burke's contacts, who he's working with. Brenner's mug. Okay. And then from Charlie to Fiona. What up, girl? Oh, here we go. So I had a dream about you last night. It wasn't anything bad, don't worry. It was pretty fucking weird. Let's just say that if you have a second mouth hidden on your arm that keeps insisting that the internal stock market is being controlled by the Pittsburgh Steelers, this would be a real good time to tell me. I mean, I don't usually have premonitions or anything. I don't believe in that crap. But just the same, I'd hate for that one to turn out to be true. Oh, and also that mouth eats nothing but sausages. Real chompy chomp style. No, there's probably nothing Freudian happening there. Just wanted you to know. What are you up to? What the fuck? What the fuck is this guy? What kind of message is this? Jesus, Charlie, I can't. I can tell that you're a man of great sophistication. Or did you major in smooth talk? Or hey, actually, speaking of education, I heard rumors about that op coming at the university. I know you know because you always know that sort of stuff. Sounds pretty serious. What the hell's all that about, Fiona? Wait, is this the initial email? Also, I find it... I mean, narratively, this part makes no sense that, like, Fiona and Charlie's emails are on, like, a bunch of random different computers as if she's, like, logging into them. But anyways, as far as the university thing goes, I can't really talk about that. I mean, yeah, obviously I know I'm, like, the first person they talk to about something like that, but it's classified. I'm sure as hell wouldn't put that down in an email, so maybe you should just come down and talk to me. you know, if I was free to talk about it, which I'm obviously not, bring food. Seriously, I can't talk about it. I don't even want to know how you know about it, but you should still bring food. Not sausages. Don't make this weird. Charlie. Okay, well, at least he had the self-respect to say don't bring sausages after his weird-ass fucking out-of-pocket comment. Alright, how do I get in there? Yeah, I actually literally need to go... Oh, wait, is it over here? Hey, buds. Just passing on through. What's this over here? 04? What? Just gun locker?
Guns made to operate in a stutter. Paul had clear priorities. When time ends, guns don't.
Oh, that's what they mean by, like, chronon weapons. Like, they literally... Because, like, all the moving... That's crazy.
Hey, there we go.
What? Here we go what? So what are you guys up to? Always putting on a little backpack.
The Monarch combat gear was unwieldy. What I'd taken from Dr. Amaral's office was much lighter. Almost like a civilian model.
Okay, could I perhaps take this device so he doesn't put it in and then this guy would murder me? Alright, nothing else. Let's continue. Alright, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!